So
Yeah. Basically, if you don't have an account, you won't have the special credit roll that enables you to get the higher grades.
okay, so I haven't played much on this actual board. So there's two systems: World Rule and Classic Rule. World Rule is stupid. Don't play it.
Yeah, World Rule is for casuals. It's broken.
It's
not
completely
good.
broken and forced upon the developers of this game by the Tetris company, and you shouldn't play it. It's really broken and completely easy. It's like Tetris DS. Just don't play it.
Well,
Okay.
that was a bit...
I'm angry. I'll say that.
So this is the follow-up to Tetris Grandmaster 2, the Absolute Plus. There are still some conditions to actually get to the top and actually have the special credit roll. But this time around, they're very different. They're more based on actual time that you're going to make. I'll explain a little bit later. And they don't imply Tetrises at all. So the only demand is that you get a high enough grade at the very end and that you feel all of the time constraints. So you'll see a cool underneath. And that little cool means he has completed the time conditions. So at the very beginning, the time condition is really lenient. He could have even went slower by 10 seconds or something.
If I might interject a little bit, just to go over some of the more fundamental changes of this game, you might notice that there are 3 previews at the top and a little hold box. So you can swap pieces in and out of the hold box to kind of mix up the order of the pieces and control your stack a little more carefully. These are pretty common features in modern Tetris. It's a pretty big departure from the old Sega Tetris that this series is kind of founded on. But it's something that anyone who's played a modern Tetris has probably seen. So this game takes it to the next level in terms of speed and demands on the player. But it also gives you these extra tools to meet those really harsh requirements.
Yeah.
So already we're almost at instant gravity because every time you get a cool, you skip over 100 levels of the speed curve. So the speed curve is now at, basically the game is playing 200 levels faster than it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
And the speed curve doesn't end at where, level 999. It goes actually out beyond that because they assumed that you would do that. So the game gets very, very, very fast. That's all I can say.
Just for reference, when I first started playing these games, I saw TGM3 and I was like, oh, they gave you a hold feature. This must be so easy now. And then I saw someone play it and I said, oh, okay.
Did I miss it?
I guess this is what the game's like now.
Did I miss
I guess someone can do this.
I think... No, it's good. All right.
Well, I got that one, but...
Actually, the speed curve allows us to establish whether or not the game, all the time conditions have been fulfilled. Because what happens is that the game says cool when you have completed the condition, but it also says cool when you've done a lot of Tetrises. So it says cool pretty much all the time.
and
it's
half
hard
of those
to
times don't mean
establish if
anything.
It's actually saying cool because it actually fulfilled the condition.
So we'll find out here if the music changes at the end of this level, my run can continue.
Just to correct him, it only says cool all the time if you've played the game quite a lot.
So
starting players see the words regret over and over flashing up on the screen.
The music is changing again, and that means that I have all the cools to this point. So I'm going to play intentionally slowly here, which I know is probably going to get some boos at Awesome Games Done Quick, but rest assured it's completely, it's like a backup strat. So.
See how slow he's playing?
I could play much faster than this right now. The game would let me, but it's a very bad idea because eventually if I make a mistake, I won't have any kind of buffer room to catch up.
Yeah.
So.
The one essential time condition that's a run killer is basically if you're 2 seconds slower than the previous section, then you won't have the cool and it's over.
Yeah, because the game's keeping track of your splits, and if one of your splits is too slow compared to your other splits, it assumes that you messed up and says you're not worthy of being a Grandmaster.
So now I'm going to have to catch up.
Yeah.
I think
it's
I got
good,
it.
it's good. All right.
Okay, there we go.
All right, cool. So
you can see him, he did a little burst of speed there. That shows you just how much he really is holding back right now. in the
I'm
interest
gonna stack
of
up
the run.
intentionally.
Good.
Pretty much.
Yeah, what it's gonna do if none of the, not all the calls have been completed, it's gonna basically give the fading roll
Oh,
that
God.
Kitaru has seen.
Please tell
Alright.
me I got it. Please tell
I
me I got it.
think it's gonna say cool.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, it did. All right,
So
it's still running.
two more. Two
We
more.
live in.
We live in.
All right.
This is kind of quiet time here.
Yeah, it used to be very quiet after this. It's gonna get very hard.
You're really fast right now.
I know, I know. Shit. Ooh, shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, here we
Last
go.
one call. Oh, you also need to make a lot of Tetrises.
Yes. Good
Should
thing
have
I'm
mentioned. Okay, so
I got
there-
it, right? I got it.
Yeah, yeah, you got it. There is no call for the last section, so basically speed doesn't matter at this point.
So I think I have met all the conditions.
Yeah, I'm personally sure
Yeah,
myself.
so he's going to focus on Tetrises now to ensure that something interesting happens when the credits roll.
And when the credits are rolling, I need absolute silence. I just can't do it, and I promise it'll be really cool.
Let's go for Tetris.
All right,
One more?
one more, one more.
One more.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Quiet.
Come on. Ooh, big mistake. Come on. No, 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 no go.
Well,
Yes!
The highest possible grade.
Oh, yes!
The highest possible grade. Master M.
so
Yeah, that's actually...
That is a very good time as well.
I'm sure you all were on the edge of your seats just reading the staff roll there and learning who made the game. At the end, we will be quizzing you all on the developers
Just to
that made
give
the
you
game.
just to give you an idea of how sadistic the developers are. Again, in the previous games, the credit rolls were in a set order, so you could. Or sorry, they were random in the previous game. So they randomize part of the credit roll so that you can't know how far you are and how safe you need to play.
Sometimes the
It's
sound
completely
team comes
random.
first, sometimes it's the programmers. You just have no idea how far you are through this grueling challenge.
So I tell by music cue, but that's.
I didn't even know that.
And again, in
I
this
used-
game, just finishing the credit roll is not even enough to get the highest grade. You actually are graded within the credit roll, and if you clear Tetrises or lots of lines, then you get a higher grade. I got an MM there, Master M, which the grades go in this game from 9 to 1, S1 to S9, M1 to M9, Master, Master K, Master V, Master O, Master M, and then GM.
It doesn't make sense. Don't ask why they're in that order.
You can't get a GM in this game without doing what I just did 4 out of 7 games in a row. So I got the highest grade that I could have gotten. So this,
So that was the best game ever, but it was impossible to get GM.
Yes, it
was
literally
impossible.
was impossible. So that was probably GM worthy if I had the qualification already. So
Yeah.
that was a pretty good run. And
Well,
So
but
there
wait,
is
there's
more,
more.
believe it or not.
there is more.
So
Now this is gonna get crazy.
so you
Now this is. Have you seen Death Mode?
Yes,
Have you
so-
seen the Absolute Death?
you may remember the
Yeah.
absolute death. So
You may
we-
remember the Absolute Death. This is gonna be the same, but with the same speed ratio. So you're in for a treat.
So if you saw TGM2 Master and then saw TGM2 Death, right? This is like the same ratio between Master and Shirase. Shirase is the equivalent of Death. It means, what does it mean in Japanese?
It's like premonition,
I don't
foreboding
know.
sense of being about to die or something.
It's like, so again, like this game is, yes. Yeah, okay, so let's just, let's do that. And I guess anyone who's not me can really talk, because it's hard for me to talk while playing this.
Maybe we'll have some donation comments. I think.
Yeah, donation comments definitely now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. We've got a couple big ones, so I'll start with those.
Actually, hold up, let me just cancel out. So you can read it. Sorry. Just, it'll be hard to, yeah, we should do it before the run.
He's very efficient at killing himself.
All right, so we've got a $573 donation from DDR Coder, who says, shoutouts to KevinDDR from your friends in the PNW Bimani community. DDR speedrun next year, LOLOLOLOLOL. The next one, we've got a very generous $1,000 donation from NeoGaf Shouta. Thanks for all the great work, AGDQ 2015. Watching Tetris the Grandmaster exhibition reminded me of a friend who passed away this year, Hitokage. He loved Tetris, and I know he would have donated to help beat cancer. See you, Space Cowboy. And there's a $200 anonymous donation that says, I am watching Tetris and my face is falling off. This is amazing.
Well, I guess we're good. I guess we'll.
I guess. Nice. 1,000 people is quite a lot.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Well, no pressure, but Shirase is up.
Yeah, and I'm just going to take it away.
Even
and,
less marathon save.
hopefully
I was
this
about
will-
to say that Shirase has not been completed in the West on a real machine, but
As of the night before I
Recently-
flew out here, I actually beat this mode for the first time.
yes.
So I make no guarantees that will happen again today, but
Yeah, what's your objective for this mode?
I would say my objective is realistically to get to level 1,000 or higher. This mode goes to level 1,300, and reaching 1,000 is very hard. And
is.
beyond 1,200 is pretty much the limit of mental and physical. Like, you can't input fast enough to play faster than that.
Yeah.
The game pushes you. You don't push the game at that point.
Most people would consider it a kill screen, but we just rise to the challenge.
So, we talk about the Toricon?
Torkin, yeah.
let's do
So,
that.
death mode, you had to reach level 500 within
Look at that
3
bounce
minutes
back.
and 25 seconds. In this game, it's 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yes. So this game is much, much faster. And again, like Death, there is no incentive to play slowly like there was in the run I just played. So I'm just going to be going kind of balls to the wall for this whole run. So let's see.
So,
Yeah.
Kevin was holding back before, but you'll see his true powers now.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll see that. Let it time out. Okay.
I don't think we have a lot to say as of now.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
all serious time.
Yeah.
Come on. So at this point, the game does not let me play as fast as I want. That really comes from level 300 onwards. Oh, what was that? That was a cool move.
Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, also, in this game, you get additional levels as a bonus if you make Tetrises. So even for such a savage game such as this one, like
They
Shirase,
still want you to get Tetrises,
you still want to make Tetrises.
which is, yeah. Although at the speeds you're playing, you have to be doing something consistently. You can't be constantly trying to clear your stack. It's just like, oh, come on.
So we're rapidly approaching level 300 now. You'll see what Kevin means. When you hit 300, you can just unleash your mind on the game. Just open up, see the matrix, and just let the pieces flow.
Ah, whoops.
You guys see those badges right underneath the decoration little thing there? Don't they look so pretty?
I gotta make a little bit of recovery here. If I want to play fast later.
You're good on time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. 152 right now.
Oh, okay, good. Come on. It's good? It's good?
Yeah, it's good.
And now we'll talk about the garbage. Someone talk about it who's
Yeah,
not.
there's going to be a new gimmick introduced here. You'll see if you pay attention to the bottom of the screen, the game will copy and paste the bottom row. See that?
Like that. So that forces you to play using Tetrises all the time, because when you have Tetrises, you have a well, and the well will get copied. Whereas if you make holes in the center, that hole in the center that you don't like will get copied. So you need to
You
have...
can really hose yourself badly.
So as you get closer and closer to 1,000, the screen does that copy and paste more and more frequently, and it gets pretty fast by the end.
I'm kind of playing a little safe here. And it's looking good.
Oh,
Ooh, that's very bad.
so that's what I was talking about.
I can probably recover it, but
Yeah, it's recoverable.
this music is sick, by the way. Produced by the guys who did the Ridge Racer soundtrack.
Yeah. Shout outs to Shinji Hosoe. Alright, that's one.
Ooh, that's bad. What was that? Come on.
That's two.
There we go.
It's not over.
Oh, that's fine. I'm calm now. 900 is where the garbage gets the fastest, so I need to not mess up before 1,000, which is where the garbage stops. You'll see why it stops.
Also, at 1200, the speed will get absolutely crazy.
It's unplayably fast, so
Yeah. So 1200 would be absolutely awesome.
yeah. If I
But then
Let's-
getting to...
yeah. Okay, now I gotta focus. You'll see why. Ah, come on. was pretty good.
That was a very good one.
So that's Tetris the Grandmaster 3. Do we have a minute?
Yeah, there was
What's our
a-
time at? Like, 'cause there's a thing we could show, but I don't know if we have a minute.
So this is Tetris the Grandmaster 3. Tetris the Grandmaster 4 was developed and location tested in arcades. It was never released. I can only imagine that they determined humanity was not ready for such a beast. 2005?
Yeah, Tetris the Grandmaster 3 came out in 2005 after a big gap from TGM2.
Yeah, the Japanese players are much better than anything we've shown today.
Yeah, actually, one of the Yes, one of the players from Japan who has Grandmaster came and visited me and Kitaru a year or two back, and it was very scary watching him play on my machine. He's amazing. He's really
He's one
cool
of the
guy. and
people who can get that consistently.
He can do it every game, basically. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a,
All right. I guess we're getting close to the end of it. I have no idea if we have additional extra time.
we have a minute or two.
Sorry?
Yeah, just how much do we have?
Yeah.
It's doubles? We should do doubles. Let's do doubles. It's fine. It takes a minute. Let's do it. Okay.
Let's give another round of applause for that mind-blowing display of Tetris Grandmaster.